Hello, welcome back. We are discussing types of business. We'll continue to discuss the features and objective of business. What are the different features of business? Any business you do, take example of any business, you have some profit motive. Without return, you will not do any business. Let's see this slide. Features of business, economic activity, buying and selling, continuous process, profit motive, risk and uncertainty, government control. What is government control? We'll go through it. Optimal utilization of resources. You talk about any activities, you have some profit, you have some money making policy. You cannot do without money, without profit, without selling the product. So that leads to a business, economic activities, profit, but a risk, uncertainty. Anything you do, there is a risk. Yesterday, I was talking about if you are going to your university college, there is a risk. If you are going by bike or by train or by bus, there is a risk. And harvesting the paddy, we saw that kind of risk. Unexpected rain, it will be a risk. So for every business, every activities, there is a risk. Optimal utilization of resources. So when you are using any resource, any manpower, any money, you try to get maximum benefits out of it. तुम्हें ଦେଖିଥିବ ଯୋଉ ଜୁସ୍ ବାହାର କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସୁଗାର କେନ୍ ବାଲା, they put one sugar cane, ସେ ମେସିନରେ ଚାପି ହେଇକି ତାର ଜୁସ୍ ବାହାରୁଛି, then they fold it, ସେ ଭାଙ୍ଗିକି ଆଉ ଥରେ ପୁରେଇବେ, ତାକୁ ତିନି ଚାରି ଭାଙ୍ଗ କରିକି ଆଉ ଥରେ ପୁରେଇବେ, ଆଉ ଥରେ ପୁରେଇବେ, ଯେପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ତାରୁ ପାଣି ବାହାରୁ ନଥିବ, they are extracting the juice from the sugar cane. That is one example of optimal utilization of resources. Whatever available for them, they are utilizing. I was talking one example where your brother is shopping and could save another 5 rupees. You save 10 rupees and your brother save 15 rupees. That means your brother is utilizing that resource, whatever given to him, in a maximum way. So he found that there is a discount. He found how can I save the money from whatever available. So that is optimal utilization of resources. Government control. Government has control on your business. Like it has different policy. It has different regulation, rules and regulations, taxation policy. You cannot go outside of that. If you have a travel business, you are employing different drivers, different cars. So you have to follow the rules and regulations. Drivers will have proper license. Your vehicles will have proper registration. So all these are government control. Continuous process. Any business you do, the business will not die. You take example of recent what happened. Ratan Tata died. That it does not mean that Tata company is going to close. No. So any business holder, suppose I have a very big business or a small business, even if something happened to me, so what happened? The business will continue. The person impacted in the business, they will not suffer because of my loss. So that is the continuous process, buying and selling. That is also one activity all the business does. Whatever they bought, they sold the same thing to different companies. So these are the different features of business. There are different objectives. Objectives means where a business is established, what are the different objectives, how what a business can do. So those objectives are different types, like what a business can do for customer, what a business can do for the country, what the business can do for the society, wherever they established, what the business can do for the nations, for the international aspect. So there are different characteristics of the business. If you see the next slide, the different objectives are categorized in differently: economic objective, social objective, human objective, national objective, and global objective. So that means economic objectives wherever you have a business, if you are making money, you are selling the customer the product. So those things are coming under economic objectives. Social objectives, if you are doing some for the society. For example, if you are establishing an organization in your village and you are cutting the trees and you in return you are planting the trees, you are doing some social activities. You are cleaning a water body, a pond, or you are cleaning the local river, local sea beach, or you are making a road for your village. These are the social objectives. You are doing something for the society. You are doing whatever doing for the human, that is human objective. So you are making a good policy for your human resource, for the employee working with you, and you are making sure the employees are satisfied. You are doing different different policy for the employee, different outcome where the employees are satisfied and their motivation level will be high. And if you are doing something for the nations, for your country, that is national objective. Suppose you are giving the employment for your country, so that you are fulfilling one national objective. Contribution to the national objectives is like where you are benefiting your country, your country is benefited. Suppose you are making a product where your country is not doing earlier. So your country is benefited by displaying, by making that product. That is a national objective. And you are adding some employment to your organization. You are developing your country's policy, global objective. You are improving the standard of living for your people. That means your country is developed and internationally your society is developed, your country is developed, your globe is developed. if your standard of living, your people inflation is going to increase, and if your living pattern and your standard of living means the way people live their day-to-day life is going to improve in the way of their education, of their health, of their food and day-to-day activities. So in that way, you are adding values to your society, to your country, to your nation, to your globe. So that is different types of different objectives of business categorized: economic objective, social objective, human objective, national objective, global objective. Under this each objectives, what are the different activities one business can do, or how there are different objectives can categorized in different heads. So in this slide it's given. I have shared this slide with you to go through it. If you have any question, any doubts, then let me ping me in the chat. We can discuss in detail. Another thing is your attendance. I was telling you. So similarly, you give your attendance in the chat box. And if you have any question, anything you don't understand, ping me or notify me in the same number, message me in the same number. So I will definitely reply in the next class. Next class we'll go through, we'll continue the same topic. We'll understand more on the roles and responsibility of a business holder. We'll take the class in the same time tomorrow around 9:30 to 10:30. During this time, we'll take the class tomorrow morning. Today, we'll stop the class here. If you have any questions, let me know.